Hello, welcome back. We're going to talk about a new topic now about how to reset a root password. There could be a situation that you have forgotten the root password and you do need to reset that up. Obviously, root is the only person who can change his or her password or anybody else's password. So for that matter, how are you going to do it? The most important thing is that you should be sitting physically right next to that machine. Then only you can reset this password. That is one thing to understand. And then we will see how to do it. So for that you need to make sure that you reboot the machine and you reboot that machine in a single user mode. That means no other person can log in at that time. You are the only person sitting in front of that server. And then once you have done that, then you can change the password using just the passwd command. But in certain situations, if your SC Linux is enabled, then you will have to disable that, which is an extra security. And once we disable it, then we will be able to change the password command. At this time, it will not ask you the password. So let us now see how to do it and directly see how to change the password. So now I'm gonna save this thing. I'm gonna restart the machine using init6 command. Let me make sure I'm logged in as root. Yes, init6. And then once I'm rebooting the machine now, I am going to restart when the machine is rebooting. Then at that time I'm going to press a key, any key, which will bring me the grub loader. So as the reboot is happening, I'm pressing some key. It's taking some time now, and as I okay, let us wait now. This is actually bringing up the interface. Okay. Oh, it was fast. I guess I was a little slow in okay, I was not fast enough to hit that key. So I'm back at my root prompt, and I don't know again the password of root, let us say. So let me restart. Okay, let me log in as root and init6. Okay, now I'm fast. I've been hitting that key, and now this is my screen for the flash screen for the grub loader. This message is coming to me that we would like to reboot Red Hat Enterprise Linux version 2.6.23, and if I hit enter right now, it will reboot this operating system with that 2.6.32 kernel version. Now here I'm going to actually press a key to edit this line. And the as you can see here bottom, my mouse is not working. So if you read this thing, use an up or down arrow key to select the entry. I have only one entry, so I cannot choose any up and arrow key, and press enter to boot, which I'm not gonna do right now, and E to edit. So I'm gonna type E to edit, and then as you can see, there are three entries. These are what we call as the arguments that are passed to our kernel, and this is the argument. If you change it again, I'm gonna type E to edit this, and at the end here I'm gonna press a single user mode, which is 1. Okay, so this is don't make any changes to this. All I did is I'm passing some command line arguments, and these are all the arguments that are passed to the kernel. So kernel, and this is the first argument. Then read only root root file system. So it is giving a lot of instructions to the kernel when it is booting up, and now I'm adding one extra instruction to that, and that is this number 1, which means please reboot it in a single user mode. Now this instruction has been added, which was not there earlier. I'm gonna hit enter, and again gonna hit enter, not enter, then the boot, B for boot. If you read those instructions at the bottom of that screen, then you will see that E is for edit and B is for boot, and now my machine will be rebooted in a single user mode. Okay, so now you can see I'm there now. It did not ask me for any password because I am the only person sitting in front of this server working on this thing. Now I can change the password by typing the passwd command, but now again, you know, it is not prompting me for password. So this is that extra security that SE Linux has done. So get enforce is the command which will show you if the SE Linux is on or off. So it shows me that SE Linux is in the enforcing mode. I'm gonna disable that by typing the command set enforce, and now let me check, is it disabled? Yes, it is disabled. Actually it is in the permissive mode, which is actually disabled. And now I'm gonna type the passwd command. It is asking me for the new password. This is the new password that I'm typing, and my password for root is set. Now I can come out of the single user mode, and I can go to the actual level 5, which is the graphical mode, or maybe level 3. I will go to level 3, and now the single user mode is going to level 3, and your machine will be all set. So this is how you reset the password. And now, okay, root and the password that I have recently set up. I'm inside, and now I can go, and maybe I can start my graphics. So this is how a single user mode helps you set up the password of a root if you have lost it. Make sure that you have also set up the SE Linux in the disable mode, and then that will be the most important thing. Otherwise you will not be able to make any changes to the password. So let me make sure that I have covered all the points here of root password changing. Okay, how to reboot a machine in a single user mode. See the mistakes that the mistake that I was making. I was kind of too slow in pressing any key. Pressing a key. You should be fast enough so that you get the grub flash screen. So make sure you do that, and once you have done it, then to edit the kernel entry you have to press E, and you have to change the kernel arguments. So change KERNEL, and what you are going to change it to, you're going to put just 1 at the end of the line, which means reboot the machine in the single user mode. If you have SE Linux enabled, you need to disable that by typing the command set enforce 0, and then once you have done that, you can change the password using the passwd command. So these are the 3 things. Now, is my SE Linux enabled or disabled? It is disabled. You can restart it to make it enable, and that can be done again by typing the set enforce 1, and then you can see that get enforce will show you it is enforcing. So now you have successfully changed the password of root.